Can I get, hi Eugene, hi Chris, Amanda, can I get a 5x5 or a thumbs up if you can hear me? I've got the microphone connected and just want to make sure that it's working. I can see the chat from over here as well. So if you can hear me, good evening, beautiful soul. Hi Suzette. If you can hear me, can I get a thumbs up? Oh, that's right. I forgot about the delay. It's weird to see me jump over. It's weird because I'm recording over here on my phone. So I'm doing this on my phone. And then I've got my laptop over here. I'm on Wi-Fi, so my dad, who has no frontal lobe, he's been injured from certain things that we will not discuss on YouTube. He will not call and splice this up. So we are on Wi-Fi. So if for some reason it's my neighbor's Wi-Fi, I share Wi-Fi, I'm blessed. I asked my neighbor if he wants to share Wi-Fi. He just gave me his password flat out. So for that, I'm eternally grateful, and I trust him. And so, so if the Wi-Fi cuts out for any reason, it shouldn't. We'll flip over to regular cell phone. But let's see who's here. All right, we've got Huda, and I'm going to shout out to people who have channels on, who are part of the family. So please, Huda, if you don't know who he is, he's in the chat. If you want to get centered really fast, watch Huda. You can't walk away from a video that he posts and not feel a total centered peace, and it's an absolute blessing. Blessing to know such a centered individual. Let's see who else is here. Henny, thank you for being here. Anna, okay, let's try to do this. Here we go. We'll grab this. All right, so I'm looking at my laptop and seeing who's here. Amber, Chris, Suzette. Once Millie shows up, she's got the wrench. You know what? We're going to do this as well, Suzette. All right. All right. Suzette also, hey, Suzette, you now have a wrench. So welcome. This is amazing. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. We reached 200, actually like 212. So we went like 15 up yesterday, and I'm not going to cry. I'm trying to be more centered, but Millie, hi Millie. I didn't see you were here as well. Welcome, Laura, Angela. This is absolutely stunning. It's amazing. There's 12 of us here. All right. So thank you for 200 plus. You guys are on the ground floor of this. After today, I'm pretty in open space here. I'm still not employed. So looking for work or looking to see what the universe is going to do. But after today, I'm going to set up a Zoom account. So the next live will not be on YouTube directly. It'll be through Zoom. So you can see each other for one. So you can say hi, we can chat, whatever comes up. But you can see each other face to face and whatnot, and ask questions directly to Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael. It's mostly Saint Germain. So I wrote out a few things, sort of wrote out as well as automatic write. I can automatic write Saint Germain. But yeah, so basically we're a family here, right? So I want to do two things. And if anybody out here can help, I'd be grateful beyond all words if anybody out here can help with two things. And I kind of wrote this out here. As a family, we all have needs and desires and wants and helps and whatnot. I'm thinking it's setting up, and maybe if Adam, I don't know if he's here, but if Adam, and I'll certainly talk with him directly, maybe combining, because this would be kind of a small one, but setting up a Discord. And so we can chat with each other. If anybody's in a pinch, we can help each other. And we can be more than just a plain old YouTube channel, a channeling channel, but which isn't plain, but nonetheless, more of a family than just a straight YouTube channel. So I'm going to work on setting up a Discord account. I don't know how that works or anything, but yeah, so one step at a time. If anybody, second thing, anybody knows how to do a website, I am website retarded. I missed the queue way before COVID to go to a keying website coding boot camp. And I don't know how to build a website. So if anybody knows anyone or can direct me, the email is pinned to the comments there or to the chat. It's Mr. Floyd channelings@gmail.com. You can send me anything. I'd be grateful. Third thing I wanted to discuss as well. Millie has Discord. blessed. Maybe Millie can help me set up a Discord for this. That would be amazing. Um, and next thing I really wanted to discuss as well, since this is a open channel, this isn't my channel. It's really just Saint Germain got us all together here for a reason. The question is, if you have something you would want to see on the channel, either a channeling, like I can channel, if you have a specific, can you channel this topic? Sure, I don't see why not, unless it's something crazy. And secondly, if you have something that you might want to see that you want to post on this channel as well, as long as it's within YouTube guidelines and nothing that's political and whatnot, but something spiritual, whatever comes from your heart, poem, what have you, something you've written, something you may shoot, your animals, your pets, what have you, children, whatever it is, you can email that to me. I'd be more than happy to put it on the channel as well. And so, yeah, we're going to eventually have a website where you can just submit stuff and we'll throw it on the channel, because it's not just my channel. Everybody here, we're all family. You're all spending time here with me, and I'm grateful beyond words, but we're spending it with each other. And so, yeah. So if you know anybody who can help with those things, but the Discord, a week or two, we'll have that running. I don't know how hard it is or anything, but yeah. So other than that, I'm in a little thing here. Website, oh, Zoom. So yeah, we're after the next live will be Zoom. Like I said, no, we're gonna do Zoom. If you're interested, sessions one-on-one with Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael as well. So yeah, so we'll see where that goes. But if you have something that you really just want to take directly to Saint Germain and discuss, I've been told to set up one-on-ones and let it go. And he's wanting to help more than he can. I'm wanting to help more than I can directly through Josh. I want to help one-on-one with everybody else as well. I can talk to you directly and bring in your energy, and it could create a bigger field just with you and I, and then I could come to you as well, work on your euphoric field and whatnot after the channeling. Remember, I am always everywhere, so are you, but you don't understand that yet. But keep that in mind. So, sorry. So at any rate, I can come in and out of the channeling now. There's no more burping or anything. It just happens. I'll be sitting here and it'll be like, why don't you go do this? And so it's like I get up and go. So yeah, really that's about it. If you're new here, grateful. There's 18 people watching me in my apartment. If that's not a testament to, if you're sitting on your couch and this is pulled out of the ether, this just happened. What are you sitting on that you can create that hasn't happened? And even if it's just creating a smile, if you're walking around with that pissed off teenager look, so to speak, and but you're light inside, realize that create that smile. Even just walking down the street, if you smile at somebody, well, you've done something way more than most do. So keep that in mind. Really, that's all I've got. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and channel, I guess. Let's do, before we channel though, I was kind of speedy the last time. I guess I didn't even realize I was like the whole last live channeling. I just kind of burned through it, like, and it was just kind of a blurry memory. I'm sure if you've ever had like a speaking engagement or something, you can kind of relate the first time you had to go on stage, just like this flashy memory, but you got through it. And then it's like, oh, wait, here's what I did it. So this time I'm a little more centered. So just want to take a moment, if you can, to give everybody a chance to center themselves and take a deep breath. If you want to, just whatever you're doing, just breathe in. I don't have any fancy music because this is a channeling and you really don't want any fancy music in the background per se. It's about the message, but take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it out. Wherever you are in your universe, take a quick moment, close your eyes. See us all in a big circle holding hands. Just see us lifting each other up in love. Hold that thought. Whatever's going on in anybody's universe, lift it up. Whatever negative is going on, let's lift that up in love. Whatever troubles people are having, whatever sorrows are with them, whatever is aching in their heart, send love to that. And we're just going to take a moment, about 10 seconds, to do so in silence. All right. Take another breath in. Everybody raise hands. We're holding hands in a big circle in your mind. Raise your hands up. Say hallelujah and let them go. All right. There we go. Remember, we're all a big family when it really boils down to it. All right. So we're going to channel here. And I'm going to check your comments real quick because that was, and I'm doing it on the phone, although I have my computer over there. But let's see what we've got here. All right, Anna, thank you. We all love Saint Germain. Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to ask. If you know any artists, if anybody out here is an artist, I'd like to get. I'm at stick figure level art. Sorry, I can do other things, but I'm not artist level in any aspect. But if you do art in any which way and want to contribute and maybe make a couple of bucks, I'm looking at opening a Teespring store as well, with the violet flame as on the back of the shirt as the key, and then something on the front. So if you can help with art and want to make a couple of bucks a shirt, or I don't know how much you make off Teespring, whatever it is, it's really about passing the message anyways. So if you can help, send me an email. It's pinned to the comments there, or to the chat. I'd be grateful if you can do so, if anybody knows how to do that. All right. So here we go. Together we stand, Suzette. Yes, divided we fall. That's the whole point. If you're in the new earth, if you're part of the new earth, then we have to stand together as light workers. As the energies on one side get rather heavy over here, we need to stand here together as one big light source, holding up that love and pushing it to the greater source field as they try to dent it down and slap it back on us. That's what we're here to do. And it's in each one of us. When you fix your universe and get your universe together, ignoring what's going on in the outside world, and putting that in your heart, and getting your heart and your universe as one. Imagine if we all did that. We'd be unstoppable as humans. But nonetheless. All right, so we're going to channel. I have no idea what we're going to channel. There's Adam there. All right, Adam. Yeah, so I had discussed Discord, maybe even merging it with the Medium channel and doing a larger Discord, and having kind of a live deal there. And of course, adding in any family member here who has a channel who would want to be part of that Discord as well, just making a grander Discord. Because together we can all grow each other together, and individually you just kind of flounder. That's part of the new earth. If you want to be part of the new earth, it's about being together. It's not about leaving somebody else behind or sitting in yourself. It's about how can we reach out to lift everybody who wants to be. There's a lot of don't want to be lifted up, but lifting everybody who wants to be lifted up. How do we lift them up together? Leaving nobody behind. Nobody. All right, so we're going to channel here. That's what y'all came for. Grateful. And I don't know really what the topic is. It might be blocks. What I'm getting is blocks to slowing you down. Saint Germain kind of came into me and said that, well, yes, that's the whole point, is slowing down so that you can center yourself, that you're source on earth and that you're a master creator. Sometimes we don't know how to slow down. We don't know that we're blocked. We want to try to slow down, but we don't know how. We try to slow down, but then the thoughts race in and the bills race in and the X races and whatever it might be in your universe that races in. And so that's what we're going to, at least that's what I'm getting at. We're going to channel here. So, all right. I appreciate it. There's 20 of us here. It's amazing. We've doubled what we had last time. I'm blown away, and yeah, grateful for all of you. And I feel so honored and blessed to be a part of this wonderful community. I'm blessed as well. David Malton, let's do this. You got it. Let's do this. All right. So with my head down, when I pop back up, it's about 5 seconds. I mean, honestly, that's kind of for effect. But if I'm doing a longer channeling, then I try to want to get into a deeper state than just like, hey, Saint Germain, you got a quick question? Yeah. What do you need? That sort of thing. So here we go. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Mr. Floyd Channeling's channel. You are speaking with Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael. Josh is the main channel through that Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael come to you. If you have not seen a live channeling, or if you are new to watching Josh how he channels, he is what is called a semi-conscious channeler. That means that he is there. Like if he opens his eyes, he can do that for a second. He can see that it's 14:57 into the video, but then he's going to close his eyes again. Why? Because the energies are heavy. There's me inside Josh, Saint Germain, and Archangel Raphael together as one. Archangel Raphael isn't really there. He's there sort of in spirit, but it's really me, Saint Germain, who's leading all of this. Archangel Raphael introduced me to Josh, and he'll go over that in another video, I'm sure, on how we got introduced and how I kept chasing him down, especially when we would walk through a liquor store and see Saint Germain bottles. But nonetheless, I digress, as we always do. If you are here for the first time, then as a semi-conscious channeler, he's there. He's inside himself. He is not. We do not push anybody out. He could not leave his body anyways, per se. But he is there. But I am there with him inside, more like a light energy spirit that is flowing in through Josh, so to speak. But he can feel it as if I am inside of him, almost as if there's two bodies, two energy sources inside Josh, churning at the same time, so to speak. We broke up once with Saint Germain and then Archangel Raphael on one side and then myself on the other side of Josh's body, front and back, so to speak, with Josh sandwiched in the middle. And oh my gosh, she could not handle all the energy. And so we have made a conscious decision that it's always going to be a combined effort, so to speak, with me, myself, Saint Germain, speaking, but with Archangel Raphael as well there as an energy source that Josh is very familiar with since you've been tapped on the shoulder about 2.5, 3 years ago to say, hey, wake up out of your dark night of the soul, lazy butt, so to speak. But I digress. So why are we here then? Why are you watching this channeling? What is bringing you to this channeling, aside from Josh trying to create a wonderful community on YouTube and do things a lot differently than saying that this is my channel and you are watching me, this is your channel and you are allowed to contribute as well with your gifts as well, which is a most blessing. Because really in the new universe that you are stepping into in 2024, that is how it's going to be. You are going to be in collaboration with everybody in your universe. There is no more sitting in your house or your apartment by yourself all the time. That is not going to be allowed. If you want to slow down in your universe, one thing you're actually going to have to do in some cases is get up and move in your universe. That sounds contradictory, but really, if you start moving around in your universe and start getting up and getting out into nature and things, you will slow down. See? If you get out and find your tribe, they will teach you the energies of your tribe as they embrace you in the physical will slow you down. Sitting here, watching with Saint Germain and watching on the chat with all those who you love and who you see on YouTube and are your like spiritual growth friends, so to speak, or your new family, your new earth growth family, so to speak. Yes, there we go. So when you are sitting there, you are slowing down as well. But what are the blocks to slowing you down? Why do you not slow down so that you can see the greater universe that is in front of you? So that you can be part of that universe, so that you're not dervishing through. When you slow down, you do not dervish. You do not create things that you do not want, and you do not have discrepancies in what you are thinking and then how you are acting. I want this, but I'm going to act in a negative way towards gaining that. I want a new laptop, but I'm going to spend $150 on junk food and stuff and pizzas and throw it away, so to speak, or beer, or whatever you choose to do. It's up to you. Your vice is your vice. We do not judge. You do what you do. Being on earth is not easy. So if you drink a beer and you go, we understand. Not everybody has the coping mechanism to go, all right, today was stressful. I'm going to go ground. Not everybody has that. So we respect whatever your vibration is. It's you who doesn't respect your vibration if you are judging yourself. But keep in mind, if you find yourself sitting there drinking instead of going, yes, you might want to look into yourself and figure out why are you choosing to drink versus going out and grounding on the grass, so to speak. But again, we digress. So what is blocking you from being you, from your best you, from slowing down so that you can get in touch with who you really are, which is your just source, your source. You are your own source. You are the same source that is the source of everything. You are just cut down so that source can be within you, so that source can realize source's source. Basically speaking, you are source, self-actualizing source, or walking around so that source has experiences as well, whether you know you are source or not. Whatever you are doing, source, because you are source, is experiencing that. You are just sliced off. What is blocking you from slowing down to realize that? Your dense trauma body. You are seeing this earth, which is really just a play, as you are an actor in a show. You have created all of this, and you have all the actors and actresses, Millie and whoever's here. Eugene or Adam or whoever is here with us, Huda, uh, Jared, or Jared, whoever is with us. We are all here because we created this. We chose to come together in this energetic space, in this energetic time, so to speak, in your Earth linear time at 7 p.m. or 5 p.m., wherever you are. But really, our time is existing as one. But we chose to be here. Why is that? Can you slow down to see that? Are you just dovishing in as this looks interesting and here I am? What are you here to learn? Is your universe a dovish? Are you spinning out of control? Are you losing touch with your friends? Are you losing touch with yourself? Are you not able to keep track of what's going on in your universe? Are you dovishing through? Do you wake up and find that you are creating circumstances in your universe that are opposite to what you truly want? Are you slowing down and intentionally framing your universe by putting what you want? When you put your feet on the ground, of course, you want to say grateful first, because it's not every day that you are going to put your foot on the ground. There is going to be that day where your foot does no longer touches the ground. Just remember that. We'll leave that alone. If you don't say grateful, that's on you. But we love you. But nonetheless, when you slam your foot on the ground or say grateful or not, are you framing your day? What are you putting in your frame? And are you slowing down to see what you are putting in your frame is good enough for you, good for you, or negative for you? First off, are you able to slow down? Or are you locked in your dense trauma body? We need to back up a little bit and say, okay, if you are locked into your dense trauma body, then can you slow down and at least center on the emotions that are still roller coastering inside you that you have not yet released from your dense trauma body? That's all that it is. It's the story is still stuck with you because you have not released the emotions of that situation, whatever that is. Generally, it's a situation that happened for you, but you will probably think it happened to you. Nonetheless, we digress. When you wake up and you are trying to put together your day, are you putting together your day based on your traumas and your dense trauma body? Or are you putting together your day based on your higher internal self, based on your 333 self, your master creator? Who do I want to be? What do I want to create as source in a creative toroidal field such as Earth as it is today? Or am I a victim to the toroidal field? Is the skateboarder who jumped off the curb, if you remember, who landed in front of my car, who made me late to work, if you remember that video way back in the day, or the person who jumped in line at the grocery store. Ha ha ha. If you remember that video, that was like 3 or 4 or something. But nonetheless, so if you are still arguing about the person who jumped in front of your car or the person who cut you off in front of your skateboard, it is not even those people who are in your issue. It is the trauma, the leading trauma up to the fact that you are triggered by the skateboarder who jumped in front of your car. You are triggered by the person who beat you in front of the grocery store. You're standing in the self-checkout line. It's your turn, but they cut in front of you. So you are triggered by them because you have an underlying emotion that you have yet to release. I can't tell you what that is. It's not Saint Germain or Archangel Raphael's job to tell you what traumas are underneath that are still sitting in your dense trauma body. If you are still attached to your traumas. If you're not attached to your traumas, then it is your body and you are an understanding and you have communication with your body as source. Josh will do that occasionally now. He is working in this new deal, and you might want to try this as well. He is talking to his body as source, but calming his body down. Like, Josh, you will be okay. Josh, everything is good. Josh, this is for you. This is good. Everything is good. No need to. You can relax. But it's a communication as you know that you are source, but you are talking through as source to the trauma body itself, to the body, and saying, it's okay. Like the inner child that is damaged, so to speak. You're talking to your inner child, but as source, the source that you know you are. Like, it is okay. I know I got you. You are going to be okay. Like, let's be honest. It has probably not been the easiest for Josh. He has a new job currently. So his inner child is panicking, going, what is going to happen? Who's going to take care of it? So Josh has been coming through going, it is okay. I have got you. I'm going to take care of you as who you are. You are me, as I am you, but yet we are separate. But I'm going to take care of you. And it has really calmed him down. That may be a technique you can use if you find yourself panicking or your inner child comes off. If you can stand in your source even just for a second and go, it's okay, I got you. Watch what happens, because you are telling your dense trauma body, your broken inner child, that your higher self is there to protect yourself. That is really, we want to talk about it, that is just pure love, because you are telling, as source love, you're source love, you're extending that love back to your body and saying, it's okay, I understand there's trauma there. I am here to protect you, and I will make sure that your needs are met, so to speak. And that's what Josh has been doing. I had to go through a little bit because since he has no job, there's even when you're perfect, nobody's perfect, and he is definitely far from perfect. But if you stand in that and you realize where you are, and you accept where you are with love, just put out a short, if you check it out, about somebody who complains about their universe, and then they want a better universe, but they are complaining about their universe. You're not going to get a better universe. It's the same thing with your day. If you are framing your day in love, if you're framing yourself in what you want in love, watch what happens. Again, it's all about slowing that down. If you cannot frame your universe in love, if you are not there yet to do so, frame it at the highest vibration you can. Frame it as, it'll be better today than tomorrow. Or frame it as, I still have all these trauma. I cannot forgive my stepdad or my stepmom or whatever it might be in your universe for X, Y, or Z. I don't know. For Josh, it would be lots of things with his mom directly. But he is mostly forgiven that, though. But nonetheless, if you cannot, just remember that in that moment where you are standing there in your room with your feet on the ground in gratitude, with the frame on the floor, trying to plant yourself for your day, just remember, you are not in that trauma now. So if the best thing you can do is to say, I understand what's happened to me, but what's the best thing I can do for me today? Even if it's a small step, like organizing your socks, believe me, even getting to get your laundry off the floor. If you are that space, if you are in that space where everything is still raging, so to speak, and you can't slow down enough just to get done and get the clothes off the floor, if you can just pick up the socks for that day, maybe that's as best as you can do. One day at a time. We are not here in a race. It is not here to wake up and poof, slow down, and I am in my universe and in frame, and the Buddhist monk and everything is perfect, so to speak. No. It's never perfect anyways. Life has its ups and downs. But it's your job to at least recognize, okay, I have this trauma. Am I willing to release it by acknowledging the emotions and letting them flow through me? And if not, that's okay. Then what one small step can I do to at least better myself for today? Because really, it's all about dropping the bigger story of what's holding this. What's happened to you, so to speak. None of it's happened to you. It's all happened for you so that you can see that you're source if you really wake up. You can see that you're grand abundance. You can see that you're light and love. You can see that you're everybody else, just a mirror of. But it's up to you to see that. You can choose to blow past your deep set traumas and carry them around with you. And if you do, that's fine. But do realize that you may not be in control then of your reactions and your actions, so to speak, because you're going to be triggered by your traumas. If somebody comes up and messes with your ego and you feel like you are the kid still stuck on the field, the baseball field or the school, high school or whatever school, gym class, there we go. And maybe you didn't get picked in gym or you got picked on in gym. Yes, even Josh, obviously he did not do well in gym, but that's okay. So for Josh, for example, if he is still carrying that trauma that gym class was not the best fun. And I'm sure a lot of you, gym class was not the best fun nonetheless. But for Josh, it was not. So if he was still carrying that trauma, then he might not want to join sports activities, for example. Somebody might say, go bowling. He'd be like, no, that's quite all right. I'd just rather sit at home. Or better yet, somebody's trying to include him. He might actually blow up because every time, it might not have been his best when he was in high school or what have you. So these are things you need to look at. He has cleared those traumas. It's high school. Everybody has crappy moments in high school. And gym is usually one of them, so to speak. But so he's cleared those traumas. And now that when he gets friend to call up and say, let's go bowling, he goes, yes, absolutely. Yabba dabba do, so to speak. But in your universe, what traumas are holding you down that you haven't cleared that are blocking your universe? See, this could go on. When we talk about digging into the traumas that you have so that you can slow down and see that you are source in your universe, digging up through the pain inside you so that you climb out as the light body, so to speak. That's really what it's about. And so when you see those pains come up, We definitely recommend journaling them for sure. Get your notepad out, write it out. I am feeling this way. Write it as a feeling statement. It's the feelings that you are stuffing that you never allowed to go through you to realize that that's why you are having those trauma reactions now. Things that you have not released from the body. They're not going on per se in your universe right now. When you are feeling them, you are thinking they are going on. So you are back in that timeline. But they are not going on. If you release them, and even if you just shake it off and go, I am present, it's okay, I am present. Put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath. You will shake it off for a moment and see that you are present, and that whatever's going on will quickly clear away, at least for a moment. It may jump back if you do not keep in presence, or at least start to do some sort of activity or something. If you just sit there, if you meditate, it might go through you instead, but that's another thing. That's one thing you can do as well. If you are bringing those emotions are coming to you, sit in a meditation, bring it to you, say, all right, bring it forward. What the heck? Let's clear this garbage out. And so you sit down and you clear it out. You feel it, you cry it out, you let it go. You say, I am present, this happened to me back then, and you let it go. You may get an epiphany to say, okay, this person had this issue and they were taking it out on me. It's not me at all. And then it makes it so much easier to let it go because you realize it's not you in the first place. But you have to give that trauma some time, give that trauma a chance to be there. Don't just ignore it and dervish off, as we all do, and you don't slow down, you speed up to dervish away from the trauma and the pain. That's where you create a crazy-ass universe for yourself, because you feel the pain. I'm going to opposite that. I'm going to dervish away from it. Opposite, I don't want to feel that pain. And then your universe starts to tumble out of control because you're doing everything you can to avoid pain in your universe. Are you with me? Slow down. Give yourself a chance to feel your pain. Keep a journal around. Write it out. And realize it's all just love in the first place. That's all you are. It's just an energy beam of love. Everything else you've created. You created your avatar before you are here. You created the circumstances for your universe. You created the players in your earthly game. Even somewhere, while this is a gift from the universe to Josh, somewhere he might have known, we can't say because we are not exactly Josh, but he might have known that he was going to be a channeler, or he might have had that inkling that he was going to channel. What are your inklings? If you can step away from the dense trauma body, that's what slows you down, allows you to slow down, then you can feel the inklings. We love you. We are Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled. This is going to become more regular. We're going to try to do this weekly. Like Josh said, we may do one in here on YouTube here and there, but as well, we are going to Zoom. So keep that in mind. With the Zoom, then you can ask me, Saint Germain, directly, questions that you would like to ask. You can ask Saint Germain. Josh is going to get a drink. He's reaching out. He opened his right eye. See, I can drink while I'm channeling. See, he goes right back into channel. But at any rate, so as we were saying here, we're going to do the Zoom. So you can ask Saint Germain directly questions that you might be having. And then if you want, we are going to do extended one-on-ones if you are interested as well, so that you can sit down and see in your universe what is holding on to your dense trauma body, so that you can slow down and start consciously creating your universe from a heart of love versus from your traumas and your reactions to those traumas. Nobody wants to live in a trauma reaction for life. But if you do not acknowledge your traumas and allow yourself to release them from your body, basically, you're creating your universe from your traumas and not from your heart center. Your fears in your head, living in the past, emotions of what happened to you is where you are living. So this will be more topical. We will see more of this. You might see this in another video that Josh will do, in a direct video, and you might see more of this topic as well when we channel live. But this is really where it's at. Once you clear yourself, then it all kind of comes into focus. But it's a matter of stepping into who you are and realizing that the rest of it is all just a game in the first place. I love you. Love yourself. When you wake up in the morning, put your feet on the ground and be grateful. Ask what you can do today to be out of your trauma body. What can I do today to find love as source? There you go. Simple as that. How can I be more source love, be less trauma body? We will guide you. You do not have to slow down for this one, because we understand you are trying to slow down. Your universe will guide you what you need when you are ready to help you slow down. But if you're asking us to help you get out of your trauma body so that you can consciously create your universe, so that you can figure out what your 333 is as the master creator on planet Earth and start pushing more love into the grand source field, we will help you. We love you. Love yourselves. Get your feet on the ground and say you are grateful. Drop that frame around you and put amazing things in that, like yourself. Do not put your trauma body in your frame for the day. If you are traumaing out, and you realize it, some of you realize it when you are hitting in your traumas. You're going, oh, I am off, I've been triggered. Pull yourself away. Count to 10, get outside, put your feet on grass, drink some water, whatever it is for you. Put your hand on your heart, ask for Saint Germain's help, talk to your spirit guide, whoever your direct angel is, whatever it is, talk to your spouse, whoever it is, talk to another mirror of yours, somebody who is spiritual in your universe. Josh is getting dehydrated. So we are going to get this over with. But thank you very much. Remember, you are love. You create love if you choose to. You can create dovish if you want, but we don't really recommend that. But we are going to go ahead and release transmission. Wow. All right. There we go. 18 of you. Wow. You guys stuck through. 19 likes, 18. Thank you. Grateful. Thank you all. Thank you, Saint Germain, for the message. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, as well. So yeah, tomorrow or the next day, finances and whatnot, I trust. We're going to go set up, I'm going to set up a Zoom, kind of little energy buzzed. So bear with me. But I'm going to, thank you. Thank you, Suzette. Thank you, Millie, Chris, Adam, from the Medium channel. If you're here and you like my content, Adam from the Medium channel, check it out. Millie De La Prada. Millie's got a channel. And if you're not feeling centered, jump on Millie's channel. We just came from Adam's channel here, from the Medium channel. He does mediumship, cards, all kinds of amazing stuff. He's a wealth of knowledge. Millie's got some incredibly centering videos. Huda on here. Huda. If you're not feeling centered, go sit by the fire with Huda. If you're not feeling centered after that, then give me a call. We'll talk. We need to talk. But yeah, this is really, you guys are all amazing. Horses Trigger Hope, thank you. Zooms, it's not free. It's $15 a month. You can get 100 people. So that's what I'm going to do. It's not a big $15 a month. No big deal. So yeah, but then I can do 100 people. Then it goes like to 25 and you can do like 1,000 or something. So, but that'll also allow me to do like Zoom classes, Zoom, all kinds of Zoom stuff. So, thank you, Adam. Good night. I'm going to end this here. Anna's birthday, 7-3. I'm 7-5, Anna. So there you go. And then my stepbrother's 7-6. Chris, thank you. I'm just going through the chat on my phone here. Suzette, Wendy, Magoo, thank you. Amanda, thank you. All of you guys, thank you. The email's in the pinned comments if you want to donate. There's a PayPal link in the pinned comments as well. We'll get the Discord going. And the next channeling will probably be in a week, maybe. Because I'm getting a week, and we're going to do a Zoom. So there we go. Count your next Tuesday there. If you're free, we'll do a Zoom. Love you guys. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and end this, and have a blessed night.